Today, I would like to have a very deep conversation about the true nature of humanity and the essence of maturity and sanctification, concepts we often cling to, through the words of Romans 3:9 through 20. In our lives, we encounter many wonderful people. We see those who forgive their enemies, devote themselves to charity, and appear morally perfect, and we think, I want to become mature like them. However, the Bible makes a declaration that pours cold water on our aspirations. There is no one righteous, not even one. This statement doesn't simply mean we aren't good enough. God has not allowed a single exception on the canvas of humanity. Even King David, whom we praise so highly, hid a cruelty behind his magnificent act of forgiving his enemy Saul. He cunningly killed his loyal subordinate Uriah to cover up his own sin. This is what it means to be human. We can be heroes who forgive enemies when it makes us shine, but we become infinitely cold-hearted when our own shame is at risk of being exposed. That is our reality. The Bible describes human existence in stark, raw terms. Our throats are open graves, the poison of vipers is on our lips, and our feet are swift to shed blood. I call the good deeds and moral diligence that humans perform to make themselves shine, playing makeup with a corpse. It is like a dead body applying powder to its face to hide the fact that it is deceased. Then why did God give us the law, which we cannot possibly keep? There is only one purpose: to silence every mouth and hold the entire world accountable to his judgment. When we stand before the law, we can do nothing but confess, "Lord, I am a hopeless sinner. Depart from me." God is pushing us into that place of self-denial. Everyone, sanctification as we commonly understand it is not about how noble or praiseworthy we become as we try to resemble Jesus. True sanctification is about how absolutely we rely on the righteousness of Jesus alone. It is becoming an empty clay jar so that the treasure, which is Jesus Christ, can be revealed in the place where our own deeds have been erased. A believer is not someone who transforms into a model student in this world. A believer is someone who is pushed down to a lower place, confessing, "Without Jesus, I am nothing but cursed dust." Jesus came to this earth as righteousness itself, yet the people who took the most pride in keeping the law at that time killed him. Why? Because Jesus denied their corpse makeup as worthless. Humans feel the greatest rage when their sense of self-worth is denied. However, those who are truly alive through the Holy Spirit are different. They admit, "You are right, Lord. I am the chief of sinners. All my righteousness is but filth." Ultimately, the purpose of history is not for humans to be praised, but for God alone to receive praise. Any great act we produce is nothing but refuse if it is done while we are not at peace with God. This is why we must cling to Jesus Christ, who came as our propitiation. At this hour, do not pretend to be alive before God in your own strength. Surrender and say, "Lord, I am a sinner who deserves to die. Please help me." It is in that place of surrender that God's grace truly covers us, and the true fruit of heaven begins to bear. I hope that this principle of profound grace sets your lives truly free.